Good morning, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 712 North Maple Drive in the Beverly Hills area, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property for Steve Fenton. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structures. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structures. Our examination today is not focusing on the building drain line systems, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line systems, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm currently sitting about 75 feet in from a 4-inch cleanout located off the back of the structure outside the kitchen area. I wasn't able to locate a standard main sewer line cleanout access. So this 4-inch cleanout dropped us into the pipes under the structure. We made kind of a U-turn then to come back out, and then we run underneath the brick patio out towards the pool, made a 90-degree turn and run across between the pool and the patio, and now we're currently sitting on that far right side of the pool if you're looking at the pool from the back of the house, and we're coming into another turn that I can't get the camera around. We've just gone through too many turns at this point. You can see here that the pipe is full of water. Oftentimes we'll run water to keep the line lubricated to help keep the camera moving, but what we've discovered here is the line is draining very slowly. Also, by taking some depth readings and tracking the pipe, because I was underwater, I've discovered that the line is not sloped properly. More than likely what's occurred is the pool was put in at a later date of the original construction, and the line was rerouted around the pool, and when you do something like that, it's usually not feasible to get the proper fall. Now, what we're sitting in is an older cast iron pipe. I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera out, and you're going to see here the line's just not draining. It's full of water pretty much the whole way back. So we're not really going to see anything on camera other than that we are underwater. What my feeling on this is that it's going to be more beneficial to go ahead and call a sewer contractor out here, get them involved in the investigation process of this line. Someone that has access to equipment that can expose pipes to continue camera work, tracking and locating lines, things like that. The original cast iron piping that's not sloped properly, or older cast iron pipe that's not sloped properly, definitely does need to be upgraded. That standing water in these pipes all the time is going to accelerate deterioration. You see here we're coming up out of that water now, and it's just staying at that level. So we're making that turn to come back towards the structure, and again underwater. And now we're coming out of that cast iron through a short section of the original clay piping. The fact that we're changing from clay back to cast iron again just supports my theory that the line was run around the pool at a later date. So what I think is going to be best in this situation is, again, that a qualified and reputable sewer contractor is called out to continue the investigation. Most likely we're going to be discussing or talking about redesigning the system from both the main house and the guest structure to tie into the lateral pipe that drains out into the alley to connect to the city sewer. This section through here looks pretty good. But when you're trying to reslope a pipe from original, oftentimes you're really talking more about redesigning the system completely. Alright, coming back into the cast iron now. This is just before we pull back up under the structure. Right here at about 17 feet, you can see the original main sewer line clean out there. This is under the brick a couple of feet, so it's not exposed. And then, since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and pull back. We're going to pull back into some newer piping that's under the building. And just as we drop into that new piping, we're going to head back underwater here. So you've got sloping issues under the house as well. You can see as you're dropping down, this area is holding water. Now, it was almost full of water when I first dropped through, so there's quite a bit of debris buildup there. And you can see these two pipes don't line up. So this is causing another potential for blockages here. Up and out. More turns. Back up into old cast iron. Sharp bends. Heavily deteriorated piping here under the structure as well. And now out. And there's our clean out just to the right of this rear exterior door. Alright, so at this point I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination. This is all we're going to be able to see today. My written report is going to include my recommendations for consulting a qualified and reputable sewer contractor to do the full investigation of this system and what's going to be necessary to upgrade it or redesign it. This is Mark Harrison, Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.